He was caught sleeping in class by the teacher. The teacher wasn't angry, though. Instead, she asked him a few questions. If he could answer them, she would let him go back to sleep. The questions were simple, but the boy couldn't answer them. The teacher then started lecturing him and even mentioned his father. In response, the boy angrily attacked the teacher. Later, the boy was sentenced by the judge to stay at home for 3 months. There was a reason behind the boy's outburst. A few days before, Kyle had gone fishing with his father. On the way there, they were involved in a car accident. From that moment on, Kyle lost his father, which became a heavy burden on his heart. This was also why he couldn't concentrate in class. So, he lashed out at the teacher. The consequence was a 3-month house arrest. To prevent him from sneaking out, the police fitted him with an ankle tracking device. During these days, Kyle was very bored at home. One day, he noticed that a new family had moved in next door. He was immediately fascinated, especially by their daughter, who was very attractive. The next day, Kyle came up with a plan to strike up a conversation. He timed it so that he could accidentally reach for the mailbox just as the girl was walking by. He purposely missed the mailbox and pretended to fall, letting out a loud scream to get her attention. Sure enough, the girl rushed over and helped him retrieve the mail. Seeing his chance, Kyle casually introduced himself. The girl seemed to sense what he was up to though, and didn't immediately respond. Just then, her mother called her inside. That evening, Kyle planned to secretly watch the girl across the street, but he stumbled upon something strange. Another neighbor of his liked to go out at night, and their car had a deep scratch on it. It looked exactly like the one the police had mentioned in a news report. Recently, several girls had gone missing in their town, and the police had said the suspect's car also had a similar scratch. This neighbor seemed very mysterious and could very well be the killer. Kyle shared this with his close friend Ronnie, and they began to investigate like detectives, but that wasn't their main goal. They were really just hoping to see the beautiful girl again. When the girl started swimming, both of them were thrilled. Her figure was so captivating that they couldn't take their eyes off her. One of the boys accidentally bumped into the glass, making a loud noise. They both panicked, thinking they might have been caught. Kyle quickly ducked down and sneaked another glance. To his surprise, the girl looked straight at them. The two boys were trying to figure out what to do next when the doorbell rang. It was the girl. Kyle quickly calmed himself down and opened the door. The girl asked why it had taken them so long to answer. They lied, saying they were playing a game. To their surprise, the girl seemed interested. Before Kyle could even invite her in, she walked right in. As soon as she stepped inside, she noticed Kyle's binoculars, the very tool they had used to spy on her. The boys quickly came up with a clever excuse. They told the girl that they were monitoring a serial killer who was their neighbor. They explained that the recent disappearances of girls were all linked to him. To their surprise, the girl believed them. She decided to join them in watching their strange neighbor.